Let's get straight into it. Your Pain Caves reviewed by me, round 2. The most hotly anticipated sequel you are going to see all year. After that one, maybe. If you missed round 1, I'll link up to it so you can go check that out. If you did see it, you know the score. My subscribers send me pictures or videos of their home workout setups, and I give my feedback in the form of anything from ridicule to high praise. And sometimes both at once. What else do you need to know? I will give extra points if I see some weights, and I will deduct points if you have motivational wall art that looks like you have ripped it off of the break room of a 1990s life insurance office. And that is pretty much it. I don't like cats and mess. I do like dogs and cleanliness. And if I see something you've got that makes me think, ooh, very nice, you'll get a cool smiley face. And before we dive in, I got sent loads of these. So if you sent something in and you don't see it today, don't panic. There will be round 3, assuming anybody watches this one. Right, let's do it. Number 1, from across the pond. Shane's from Illinois. And first glance, what an awesome space. Loads of room, it's well laid out. 2 bikes, 2 screens, treadmill, weights rack. What is not to like? He's even got the shoes sat nice and tidy there. I don't know if that's standard procedure for Shane. It looks like he thought, I'm taking a photograph for the internet, so I'll go the extra mile, which we like. What does he say here? He built most of it himself. Him and his wife have a new baby, so he needs to train at home. Makes sense. So yeah, very nice space. But I am being a bit stricter this time around. Nothing is getting missed. I want that wall painted. In fact, painted walls is going to be something of a running theme today. What else? I like the medal rack. We got an Iron Man there and at least 1 Spartan medal as well. I'm loving the triple fans. Although, when my kid saw this photograph, the first thing he said was, Docker point, those TVs are not the same size, they don't match, which is harsh but true. Overall, yeah, good one to start us off. I'm even going to let the motivational wall art slide. It fits the room, clean black text, very nice. He also sent this picture. Let's pretend he didn't. Right, big space to small space. This is John's setup. John is running a kicker bike that he says he bought after watching me on mine. Wahoo, if you're out there listening, start sending me some free gear. I've been told too many times that people have bought their bikes after watching me on mine to not be drinking my coffee out of a Wahoo mug at the very least. He also says he's lost a ton of weight on it, which is awesome. We like to hear that. Have a smiley. Right, John, here's what you need to do, sir. Get yourself some zip ties and sort out these wires. The cool thing about little spaces is that that is all you actually need. You're sat on a bike. You don't need a gigantic room, but you do need an hour tidying up. Okay, next up is a video from Craig. Craig says that my videos have caused him to spend a fortune. Again, if you make anything that you see in Craig's video, send me freebies, please. Right. We got a weights bench, good treadmill, nice bike, big ass TV, more weights, power rack, loving it. No, we're not. What the hell is this? What? Golf. I'd rather see cat-based motivational wall art, to be honest. Why not just have a dance board and be done with it? I'm joking, but I'm not. I'm completely serious. Let's reverse and go back. We'll pretend we didn't see that. This end rocks. Love it. Dyson fan. It's got a big air mover down there. I have one of those. They are great. I'm loving the super simple storage solutions. I like storage that you can use easily, throw it in, but it looks really neat and tidy. Love it. Our first whiteboard as well. Every pain cave needs a whiteboard. I'm not going to zoom in on that in case Craig's got the yardage of his favourite golf course up there or something and shatter the illusion. Mirrors as well, whiteboard and mirrors. I'm loving 3/4 of this space. Craig, you get 3/4 of a smiley. Right, best thing about this one, this is Frank's. Frank is from New Jersey. I know very little about New Jersey, except Frank sounds like the perfect name to come from there, doesn't it? Can you imagine Simon or Nigel from New Jersey? No, Frank or Bruce. What else? He is riding the Leadville 100 this year. Very jealous. A 100-mile mountain bike race. Awesome. This is clean and tidy. Actually, Jenna liked this one. You get extra points from the wife. Massive TV. A little bit high for me. I like my TV down where the road would be, but it's big, which is good. I like the fan. The fan looks a little bit dinky. But yeah, nice, clean space. Again, simple storage solutions, loads of room. I like it. Oh, and Frank, any other UK-based YouTuber would probably mention your football thing on the wall there. You found the only one that ranks football about as high as golf for interest, so I'm just going to assume it's a lovely soccer thing. All my UK subscribers now going mad that I said soccer instead of football. Right, Jamie's cave. I raced against Jamie in the Zwift League earlier this year, so I'm assuming that this must be the towel where he dried his eyes when I crushed him in the sprints. This is his first photograph that he sent in. I wasted a good 7 or 8 minutes on this, writing funny jokes about why you might need that many filing cabinets. I even started to download a Hong Kong Phooey clip. And then this is his second photograph. What the heck? He's gone paperless in between photographs. I did hope by photo 3 he might have painted the wall, but he's just showing off his bike collection. A Watt bike? I've never been on a Watt bike, but they look substantial, solid things. Having destroyed my Wahoo bike, I wonder if that would have been a better bet. If I break the new Wahoo bike, then I may have to have a go on one. Nice big TV though, at the right height, all good, but paint that wall. Guys, all of you with bare brick walls, it is 2 hours at the weekend with some cheap paint, any colour you like, it will transform the space, I guarantee it. You don't even need to take down that motivational wall art, Jamie, just paint over that. I should add, although I beat Jamie in the sprints, annoyingly, he is a complete monster everywhere else, and over an entire race, I couldn't get close to him. Oh, and if you live near him and someone's recently fly-tipped half a ton of office cabinets down your road, puzzle solved. Right, another video. This is James's. This is exciting. In we go. Nice. Weights, good. We like that. Bikes, treadmill, Zwift setup. And that is a standard size UK garage. A lot squeezed in for that. But James, I'm going to put you in touch with Jamie because the two of you need to organise some sort of group purchase on paint. Paint that wall this weekend. Cancel whatever you've got planned. You will have what feels like a new space. Trust me, just get it done. Because the rest is great. We've got a decent rack there, dumbbells, treadmill, projector for Zwift. I like that. Whiteboard. His and hers space. We like that. Couples goals. Hashtag relationship. Whatever the kids say. What's he say here? I'm in the forces, so naturally away a lot. Having told him to get off his arse and paint his garage, he's actually out defending our freedoms at the weekend, so that's probably inappropriate of me. He does say his wife uses the space though, so James's wife, Annabelle, I assume, perhaps you could paint the garage any colour you like, James won't mind. That is a decent amount of kit in that little space. Good stuff, guys, I like that. Right, talking a little space, Alex and his garage are in America. You can tell he's in America because there's a concept rowing machine in there and it is lost in the background. That is a massive area. It looks like it needs 4 doors just to get out of the bloody place. I don't know where to start. He's got a rower, a treadmill, a power rack, dumbbells, jump boxes. He's got his Wahoo kicker over there. He's even got a heavy bag. I'm not really sure what he's missing. I want to say mirrors, but I wonder if this wall that we can't see is covered in them. That is nice big garage door to pop open in the summer. I always thought that Kevin was not making full use of his garage space in American Beauty. This is done way better. And if you think that barbell there looks loaded up, it is. Alex is a bit of a beast. He actually sent me a video of him doing some weighted box jumps. You do not jump that high without being able to pick up a heavy barbell as well. Yeah, he's got the lot in there, hasn't he? If you had that much space in the UK, you would start selling memberships to your neighbours. Very, very cool. Let's be critical. For the hell of it, get some decent flooring in there. That room with smart rubber flooring across the whole lot would look like a commercial gym. Although that's been a bit fussy. We like that. Right, David's. There is plenty of good stuff here. Kicker bike, Twin fans. I love the practicality of kitchen towel. Little things like that just make a space complete. It's all neat and tidy. Nice. But the best bit here is this. Chrome seat post into this saddle. I have not seen anything like that since Butch Cassidy was sat on one. Love it. Oh, and Wahoo, make your leads longer so that people don't have these power blocks sat where the sweat is dripping all over them. Right, Richard's setup. Richard likes his tech. To me, that just means having the latest iPhone. Not to Richard. To Richard, it means making his own kicker climb system to automatically jack up the front end when Zwift gives him a hill to ride up. And it looks insane. I guess some sort of pneumatic jack to jack it up, and then all this. I hope he can do his own mechanics, because if he takes that thing into his local bike shop for a service, counter-terrorism are going to have him in the back of a van while they wait for bomb disposal to turn up. I don't know how he's done it. And he didn't stop there either. He sent a video of a ride because he has rigged up his LED room lights to change colour based on his wattage output. Again, I have no idea how. Getting Bluetooth to work is a hassle for me. Although the best thing about this whole video is that his fan is cable tied onto his tripod. He's actually got a photograph of himself on his YouTube channel where this video came from. But I'm ignoring that photograph because in my head, he will forever look like this.
The flux capacitor.
Last one is Sam's pain cave. Actually, his pain cave is neither here nor there, but his bike wins for the most obscene amount of carbon fibre dripping off of anything award. It's in here for that. He says, motorcycle accident a few years ago, so he rides a hand cycle. Rides a hand cycle, drives a hand cycle. Do you ride? It's got 3 wheels like a trike, which you ride. Either way, he's doing it about 2 inches off the ground. I imagine that feels fast. He's rigged it upside down to a Kicker V5 for Zwift, because when you look at the chain and the gears on that thing, on a hand bike, it's all upside down compared to a regular bike. Very, very clever. Although Zwift need to sort out their algorithm. I was chatting with him on email, and he was saying that he gets no credit for the fact that he is clearly incredibly aerodynamic, or should be, on that. So he has the disadvantage of needing to pedal with his upper body, but none of the advantage of being almost zero drag compared to a regular bicycle. I imagine that thing going down out the Zwift with real world physics would be 100 miles an hour. And in case you're thinking that much carbon fibre must be expensive, oh yes it is. I checked out the Carbon Bike website actually, got lost on there for about an hour. It is like an F1 factory, absolutely amazing, which is ironic actually because he's watching F1 on TV. Anyway, very, very cool bit of kit. And I always like to finish on an example of someone that makes anybody who sat around thinking, oh, I've got too many excuses not to work out. No, you probably don't. And his walls are painted, so double smiley points for Sam. Actually, time for just one more. Cliff calls this his pain box. And when I saw the photo, the doors opening and the reveal all in neon, I thought this needs a movie reference. It's Batman, isn't it? I went through all the bats. I did the old one, the best one. I even did Iceman. And then I realised it's not Batman, this is Anchorman.
Wow. Never ceases to amaze me.
Cliff there winning 60% of his races 100% of the time. And that is it. You guys are sending more of these in all the time. Every day they're arriving, so there will be around 3 if enough people watch this one. For now though, I hope you found it interesting and most importantly fun. If you did, drop it a like. If you've not yet subscribed, please do so. Racing towards 10,000 subscribers. This morning went through 1 million views for the channel in total, which I know in YouTube terms is what you'd get in an afternoon if your hamster can play the trombone, but my mum doesn't know that, so she'll be proud. If you've got any feedback, drop it in the comments down below. I try and answer as much of those as I can. And most important, remember, if you have any sort of space that you have dedicated at home to keeping yourself, your family fit, healthy, active, but there are wires hanging everywhere and it's a mess and the walls aren't painted and the motivational wall art is corny as hell, and there's even a space in the corner for playing some golf, you are still 1,000,000 miles ahead of the average person sat on their sofa watching TV eating rubbish. So don't take anything that I say comically offensive too seriously, unless it is golf. Because golf, I mean, seriously, golf